Alright, so I just recorded this video. It's about 15 minutes long, and it was a screen recording, and Apple refused to save it to my phone, despite the fact that I have ample storage space. So we're going to be talking about fentanyl today, and why there is so much fentanyl on the streets now. So, firstly, you're going to get... Wow, they just ruin everything. You see this guy right here leaning? This guy is leaning because he's on fentanyl. Fentanyl is an extremely hardcore, potent, synthetic opioid that they're mixing with cocaine, meth, and heroin. So this fentanyl, if you look up Kensington, Philadelphia, is creating all these different addicts. And there's video footage of this for days, and they're really not doing anything about it because there's nothing they can do, and because it's an intentional, deliberate poisoning of the homeless community in Kensington, Philadelphia. The homeless community in Kensington, Philadelphia are being used as test subjects for fentanyl for this operation, and they are being killed off on the streets and targeted. You see how this guy is slumped over and he's got a target bag, and that's the picture they chose? None of this is unintentional. It's all intentional. Here's another picture of the guy with the target bag. So these people are being targeted. This is my question to the viewer. How did all of this fentanyl end up on the streets? Because it was forced into most of the drugs that these people would be taking. So here's a website, drugsdata.org. I'm going to come up here and we're going to type in fentanyl. You see, there are 34 pages of fentanyl. And if I really want to, I can filter by 2,000 results per page, which would show a lot of different fentanyl. So what this website is, essentially, is people submit the drugs they buy off the street to have them tested. And the reason they do that is to see all of these different chemicals in there. So these people are selling fentanyl en masse. Here, this is perfect. They're selling fake pills, basically. See how it says sold as Perk 30? But it actually contains fentanyl, NBOC, norfentanyl, and fentanyl. The reason is because these are deliberate poison. Nobody gets access to these kind of drugs and isn't trying to deliberately poison the people. It all came in mass. How are they producing all of this fentanyl? Why is there so much fentanyl? Why is it causing the streets to look like this? Why is it killing all of these people? That's not the only drug. It's not the only drug that they have found, specifically in Kensington. Another drug is this xylazine, which is not even for humans at all. It is a sedative and pain reliever approved for veterinary use only, not for humans. And it goes on to say it has become a widespread and dangerous adulterant in the illicit drug supply, particularly mixed with fentanyl, and is linked to an increasing number of overdose deaths and severe health complications. So they're doing this on purpose. And how they are getting their hands on this non-human, not for human consumption sedative, tranquilizer, is anyone's guess. But they aren't doing it legitimately. And in fact, they're doing this on purpose to kill all of those people. They have labeled the people of Kensington, Philadelphia as zombies. So this is the experiment. They've labeled all these people as zombies. They've given them horrific drug addictions, and they're watching them slowly die. And they're doing experiments on them just like they do on me here in Ohio. This is Philadelphia. Notice how you have these retards on YouTube calling them zombies. It's because they're all part of the script, whether they realize it or not. These people are being essentially ethnically cleansed, and there's nothing you can do about it because a bunch of pedophiles run the country, and a bunch of pedophiles have ensured that there are people who are homeless on the bottom suffering, and they're turning them into zombies. That's the mockery. That's what they did. So these people, their code name are zombies. They're calling these homeless people who are targets zombies. And that's the point of the experiment, to see how many of them they can kill. So I just spoiled the truth to you, but only very few people are going to really understand. There is so much. One of the gang stalkers just said I can go fuck myself. So that's how I know I'm right. There is so much fentanyl that it's not even funny. I know without a shadow of a doubt at this point that they are putting it in the drug supply intentionally to poison people. Look at all this fentanyl. Look at all the different drugs it tests positive for. So fuck you, pedophile gang stalkers, for trying to shut this down. Fuck you, silencers. All you do is silence. I come on here with the truth that they are deliberately poisoning people in an evil way, in mass, and you retards are sent out. Honestly, you guys are more like zombies than the people of Kensington, Philadelphia. You're like, blah, blah, shut up, don't say the truth. Blah. No, dude, are you fucking kidding? All of this fentanyl, and you think it's like easy to synthesize? No, it's not. Fentanyl is not easy to create. So the fact that there's this much of it to the point where you can filter by 2,000 results, I mean, it must be some kind of joke. You guys must be pretending that you don't know it's a deliberate genocide of those homeless people. This is why the gang stalkers drive around with one headlight. They're turning a blind eye to all the evil shit that's going on in the country because it's not their problem. It's not my problem, dude. Oh, okay. Wait until they're drugging you. Wait until you're getting V2K. Wait until you're getting gang stalked every fucking day of your life. Then it's your problem. Then you'll be like, oh, shit. I guess that kid was right. Well, I'm telling you right now, they did this on purpose, and there is no way there is this much fucking fentanyl on the streets, and it's not a deliberate operation to poison people. Look up what happens to cops that handle fentanyl. They overdose almost immediately off of like a few fucking nano particles. This is not a joke. Look at all this fentanyl. This is all fentanyl. Fake drugs. Here's a fake perk. Right here is a fake perk. And it contains fentanyl. Right there. So, fake perk 30. Fentanyl. This is deliberate. This is genocide. They're doing this on purpose. This is not something that the average person, the average drug dealer can do. This whole section is how much fentanyl has been found on the streets. And you're telling me this isn't deliberate? Are you fucking kidding me? I could literally sit here and scroll for a couple of minutes. Look at that. Oh my God. That should tell you. They're deliberately poisoning these people. Importing mass fentanyl and giving it and putting it on the streets. These secret satanic societies are the ones doing this, and they're using the pill pushers and the drug dealers to push amounts of fentanyl onto the people. It's all a part of the New World Order. It's all a part of the Georgia Guidestones, maintain humanity under 500,000 population. It's all related to that. They're deliberately genociding these homeless people with drugs that are extremely potent and extremely dangerous. And they're doing it in mass quantities. So anybody that wants to debate that, if you really think this is all by coincidence,